Good evening. Today is Friday, August 13, 2021, here in Davao City, Philippines. I am Ace Perez, and welcome to the Talking Heads, where we discuss current, relevant, and interesting stories in our community straight from the sources. Davao City CM Recto Street is now free of messy and tangled overhead electric wires and power poles as Davao Light and Power Company completed its underground cabling activities this week in time for the Karayawan festivities. Young sexy stars AJ Raval and Sean de Guzman put their A game in the upcoming Viva Max original psychedelic erotic thriller film, Taya. And to discuss the updates of the underground cabling project in Davao City, we will be joined live tonight by the President and COO of Davao Light and Power Company, Malalayan Engineer Rodger S. Velasco. Maayong gabi, sir, and welcome to the Talking Heads.
May gabi sad is
Ayun, sir, Rodger, we're very excited to talk about the updates of underground cabling activities, and thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. Personally, no, I'm happy to know the progress about aning atong underground cabling project because I wrote about this story since 2015 pa before pa nag-start ang project, and now some of the phases no naka-complete na sa activities, underground cabling activities. Now, before we go deeper with our discussion for tonight, Sir Rodger, can you give our viewers a background about this undercabling project ng Davao City to give them more understanding sa ato ang proyekto diri sa syudad?
Yeah. Kaning underground cabling project is an initiative of the city government of Davao. No, through the city ordinance number 0152 -17 or series of 2017, which requires all telecommunications companies, no, such as PLDT, Globe, Sky Cable, Digitech, and many others, including us, Davao Light and Power Company, ang power provider sa city, and other persons, no, including PSCC, to comply with the underground cabling plan of the city of Davao. So lima ni siya ka phase, no? And the phase 1 is of course CM Recto or Claveria.
All right. So as you mentioned, sir, no, na city ordinance for this project. So that's city ordinance number 0152-17 series of 2017, and this is an initiative of the city mandating a lot of agencies, no, and groups to participate for this undercabling project. Now, underground cable underground cabling project. Now, Sir Rodger, no, you mentioned na atay 5 phases for this project, but from what I remember, sir, no, na atay pilot areas for this project. So, can you mention also about this pilot area nato before ta nag-start sa tong first phase, which is the CM Recto?
The pilot area is is located in the City Hall and Sangguniang Panglungsod area, no, sa surrounding area mo na itong pilot project, and we did that during the time of Mayor Digong Duterte, no, and we finished that before he ran for president way back 2016, no. Nakumana to na, I believe 2015. Phase 1 mo na ginaingon sa Recto, phase 2 na sa San Pedro, ongoing na karon. Phase 3 are Magsaysay. Phase 4 will be Bangoy Street, Bonifacio, Pelayo, and of course the phase 5 will be Quirino. So phase 1 ang atong nahuman karon, ongoing ang phase 2.
All right. So again, that's phase 1 ang na-complete na no 100% as far as Davao Light is concerned, no, for the underground cabling project. So when lang pa nahuman ang phase 1 na to, sir? Just this week lang ba or this month or kailan ba?
This month, no? Nahuman na to siya this month. We removed 64 poles, remove all the transformers, the wires. Now we own katong 13,800 volts, the 220 volts, i-remove na namo. Tanan jud, so we, including ang street light namo, wire kuha na sad siya, underground na sad. So installed na sad ang street lights along CM Recto.
All right. So This is good news for a lot of the Baweños, sir, no? And in timing pod kayo because nahuman siya in time for the Kadayawan festivities, no? Karong August yun siya nahuman. And but I remember, Sir Roger, no, si Mayor Sara Duterte in 2018, sa iyahang State of the City address, she mentioned na the project was expected to be completed in June 2019, and karon we're now August 2021, and karon pa nato nahumano ang project or na complete ang phase 1. But may we know what causes the delays, if there are really delays, no, sa pag-implement aning ato ang underground cabling project?
Yeah. Daghan jud kay mig mga challenges nga giatubang, no, such as
Mm-mm.
inclement weather. Sabi na siya, maka-delay sa amuha. The traffic, we have to be sensitive with the traffic because it's the main thoroughfare of the city. And usasad sa mga dako jud kay namong concern is kana yung right of way, no. There are property owners, facade owners, mga businessmen nga di gyud mo sugot nga mubutang mi diha og mga facilities o maghukay mi diha. So Davao Light and the various telecommunication companies, no, are closely coordinating, including DPWH, and of course the owner of the project, si LGU, to ensure efficient and faster implementation. No. Naapod may mga challenges like kung ano guni siya kaning mag underground project is something like you renovate a house, no. Usahay na kay giplano, you plan it well, but there are things na dili nimo makita ba found during excavations, no. Pasalamaton lang gyud kay mi, magpasalamaton lang gyud kay mi kay grabe gyud ang support sa LGU. Nami grabe kay of course kay Mayor Sara, and of course sa iyahang team, no, si Attorney Laika, the city admin, and the assistant city admin na si Attorney Dwight. Thankful kay mi, and of course very thankful kay mi sa support ni Colonel Abudi for the traffic control. Every time magtrabaho mi diha, naagid sila around to help us control the traffic.
All right, so it's really a collaborative effort, sir, no, between the private sector and the city government, no, to materialize this project, atong kaning underground cabling project. Now, balik lang ko gamay, sir, no, dito sa phases nato. You mentioned na pa-show lang balik, no, sa ato ang graphics for the phases. We have 5 phases. Now, naata karon sa phase 2, there is San Pedro Street, tama ba, sir, no? So unsa ba ang unsay update nato, no, sa kaning phase 2 nato? Asa na ta, how many percent na ta complete, and unsa ang mga activities that we are doing as of the moment, no, to realize or to materialize ani atong project diri for the phase 2?
Okay, sa phase 2 namin gitawag karon sa among schedule sa Davao Light, sa civil works kami nagtrabaho karon. Civil works meaning mao na katong maghukay mi, magbutang mi og amuhang ducting, mga tubo, no? When nabungan na siya og kuan. So karon kaning San Pedro unique sa nisa na mga project kay unlike sa CM Recto, wala man mi nagsabay sa DPWH, I mean. Karon nagsabay nami sa DPWH. So naa sila'y gihimo na drainage, nami gihimo usod nga amuhang ducting, among agianan sa among kable, sabay po diha ang mga telecoms, at the same time nag-repair po, nag-rehabilitate po sa road si DPWH. So grabe gid ang pag-manage ani sa project, and I greatly appreciate yun sa trabaho karon ni Attorney Dwight, no, na siya gyud nag-command and control. Pag-coordinate namo tanan, Davao Light, DPWH, Telecom, and other agencies na ni appeal ani nga project. So nami sa civil works.
Okay, so napata karon sa civil works, which is kanang excavation. And so ang kalahian niya karon, sir, no, sa phase 2 is sabay-sabay, kumbaga sabay-sabay ang works po na ginahimo. You mentioned kan nagsabay mo sa DPWH, sa Department of Public Works and Highways, no. So unsa bay advantage, sir, if sabay ang trabaho, no, with especially kani sa DPWH?
Wala nay ang usagit sa ang pinaka-importante gyud nga advantage ni Ace is kanang wala nay rework. Okay, magbuslot ni, di ba? Dayon repairon unta namo. Karon magbuslot mi, rehabilitate na sila sa dalan. So one time na, no, sabay mi sa, or sabay ginamo, gina-order gina sa city, owner of the project, na magsabay gyud tag hukay, dili ta kay maghukay si Davao Light, sunod hukay na sa ang Telecom 1, Telecom 2, Telecom 3. So islands of projects, gubot yun. Although ang pain lang yun, naagi pain sa traffic, of course the inconvenience,
Yes.
but at least one time lang yun siya. And I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to the public, of course, because this is causing some inconvenience. But after ani nga inconvenience, makita gini mo, you will be happy to see wala joy overhead lines na diha sa San Pedro, Claveria. Similar to what we're seeing in our pilot project within the City Hall and Sangguniang Panglungsod.
But dapat ay schedule na ginasunod, sir, with the implementation aning ato ang civil works, no? Nabay like for example weekdays ani lang na oras, and then on weekends dira ta mo boylo because lighter ang traffic ana, no? Ang traffic congestion. Oo, ang
yeah. Ang challenge mo na usa sa challenge namo kay ang requirement magud sa city pinaka-least nga inconvenience to the public. So
yes,
permit nga gihatag ka mo ha, work lang gid mo gabi during weekdays. At a certain time of the night, 9 yata magsugod mi, by 6 a.m., 9 p.m. sugod mi, 6 a.m. ipos na mi. Weekends pwede mananghid lang mi nga buntag, pero mananghid gid mi ni Colonel Abudi sa City PMO para makontrol sa ang traffic. Usa sa requirement is after na mo labi na katong sa CM Recto pa mi, usa gid sa requirement is mubura gid mo hukayon para mahumana mo mga kaadlawon then tabakan. Pwede na sa siyang. So inana ka kuti kami mag-coordinate tanan sa maghukay and then restore temporarily the area.
All right. I'm curious. Go ahead, sir.
Katong schedule po namo diri sa San Pedro, ang amo yung target is by December, end of this year, no? December, mahumana mo ang civil works. And then next year, mahumana mo ang usa sa importante sa kay kanang electrical works. Kanang electrical works mao na nang magtaod nami sa mga kable, magtaod nami mga pad mount kanang gitawag namong pad mount transformer nga isabit diha sa ubos but safe.
All right. So the target now is by the end of this year, mahuman na tong civil works sa San Pedro, which is the phase 2 of the project, no? And next year mag-start na ta sa atong electrical works. But overall, sir, basta like sa phase 2 kanus kaya nato siya mahuman, no, ang ato ang project target.
Phase 2 will be end of December 2020, end of 2022 or December 2022 among estimate. Hopefully wala na kay tayo ma-discover nga mga kanagaling mo lagi na kanang murag balay ba nga kung mag-ayos kag balay, you discover something that is outside your plan. That would cause some delays and hopefully wala karon or least lang siya. Unlike sa CM Recto, we discover a lot of things that cause delays in our project.
All right. So naat pala yan ana, sir, no, like ma-discover ninyo siya ang mga problems, no, along the way, along sa pag-implement sa kaning ato ang project. Now, of course, in doing this project, it entails, of course, kaning budget, no, for gikan sa Davao Light for doing the kaning excavation, and then ang kaning pag-install sa mga electric poles, electrical works, no. Now, pila ba ang total budget, na if it's okay to share, Sir Rodger, no, ang kaning total budget poured by Davao Light, no, for this project?
For CM Recto, we budgeted about 200 million for the CM Recto project. No? It is so many folds, no, compared to overhead lines. And technically, the prolonged impact and advantages, of course, of an underground system will outweigh the cost, no, long term.
Okay, yeah. So long term man ang atong ginatanaw. So
yes.
That would be good. Now, I'm curious lang, but for sir, for San Pedro nato nga phase. So by phase ang budget na pag-allocate ani for the project?
By phase, I don't have the figures sa sa San Pedro, but San Pedro is a lot lesser because short term na siya nga strip of road.
Mm-mm.
Probably
Okay, compared sa CM Recto.
compared to Sem Recto. Sem Recto is about 1.2 kilometers. I think San Pedro is about 600, 700 meters. So probably half of that of Claveria.
Okay. But out of the 5 phases, sir, asa ba ang pinakataas og stretch for the
I
project?
believe Magsaysay is the longest.
The Magsaysay Avenue.
Magsaysay.
So the longest,
the longest na siya nga strip of phase among project together with the LGU.
Okay, so the longer the strip or the stretch or the coverage ng project, mas dako ang budget na i-allocate nato. Now, I'm also curious, sir, unsa ba kalalom ang excavation for the underground cabling?
Kuan siya, mo run siya from 2 meters to naami mga sites na moabot to 5 meters. Because we have to secure it nga di gid siya maigo sa drainage, di siya maigo sa water pipes and other buried facilities in the streets. So kung naay mga facility ibabaw pa niya 2 meters na siya, we have to go under pa for safety reasons.
So dili siya uniform kid, Sir Rodger.
Dili siya uniform. Those are things na nakadili sa namo ACE, no?
Okay.
There are discoveries nga mo, naman day pipe or naman day drainage here na. So we have to go under pa. So we have to dig deeper. Those are mga things na dili na mo ma-discover through planning.
Alright. Now, sir, ipakita lang natin ang before and after sa CM Recto Street. So we have the photo of 2018 versus 2021, and then we posted this actually on our Facebook page earlier today, and a lot of the Baweños are happy with the progress na ilang nakita, and also napoy nag-comment na ngano na pa daw gihapoy cables nga nabilin sa 2021 na photo kaning nasa atong sa lower part of the photo nato. So can you explain ba, sir, sa ila kung unsa nang mga cables nga nabiling or mga wires, overhead wires nga nabilin pa in CM Recto Street as of we speak?
Sa ako nang istorya ahead, all the cables of Davao Light are already removed. The only remaining there are the telecom companies, which are our partners, which also attach to our poles. So unfortunately, they have some concerns also that they were delayed in their removal of their overhead cable, but they have already a commitment to the LGU, and I believe nana sila commitment when will they be able to remove all those cables, and the LGU has given them the deadline already when to remove those cables. So in just a matter of time that we will see CM Recto clear na
free na gid siya.
Clear na gid siya of all overhead cables, including our partners, the telecom companies.
All right, so that's at least naklaro nato na siya for all our viewers nga nangutana sa nag-comment sa ato ang post. So those are the telcos na cable, overhead cables na nabilin, but don't worry because ongoing po ang ilahang pagkuha ana, and of course in no time siguro within this year ba na, sir, kanus ba ang target na gihatag sa city for them, would you know?
Sa last na kung kay naaman we have a chat group where we communicate with each other. Kompleto na siya from the government sector to private sector. I believe ang deadline is next month, September.
Okay.
They have committed and in fact in fairness to them, speaking in their behalf, every night na sila sila trabaho sa naga-transfer sa ilang cable, sa ilang clients to the underground facilities that they have installed together with us.
Okay, so it's good to know
na sila. Karon gabi kung moagi ka, probably naghana sila karon.
Naana sila.
Ang permit nila similar to us man. We can only work 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. to avoid inconvenience to the public.
All right. So thank you for that information, Sir Roger. Now, um, you mentioned earlier, no, I know you mentioned na kanina, but would like to emphasize lang, kay siguro, a lot of our viewers no are asking and our followers are asking, ano kinahanglan i-underground cabling jud ang ato ang mga telcos and electrical cables, no, unsa ba ang reason na gihatag, no, or ang gi-provide sa city government of Davao in implementing or in mandating, no, our the Davao Light, for example, in doing this underground cabling project, unsa ang reason behind it, unsa ang benefits ba na makuha no sa city and of course sa Davaoenos for this project?
Okay. The Gansiag perspective is the first perspective that we look at when going underground is number one is public safety.
Mm-hmm.
Wala gyud kay electrocution mahitabo diha because all are underground. That's one. Perspective on service namo, no, is reliability, meaning availability and brownouts in the area will be lessened. Of course, kay combination pa manguta diri sa syudad, na pa may ang
Yes,
sumpay ana
yes.
niya overhead, but within the area, malimit kini mo ang mga brownout. We call that, on our perspective, reliability. And then perspective sa city, especially kay Mayor Inday, aesthetics. Makita gini mo, no, baka gina siya pansit diha every day when you pass by, and if you're very ang imuhang pagtanaw sa city kinahanglan limpyo, sakit yun imong mata, sakit yun imong ulo because of the pansit wires. Aesthetics. So three things, no? Safety, reliability, and aesthetics.
Ayun. So for the part of Davao Light, no, so we have safety and reliability no sa for the customers ng Davao Light, and sa city naman visually appealing na siya if wala na tong mga overhead wires, no, and our cables na makita nato along sa to ang mga major streets, no, major thoroughfares in the city, and it would also attract ng mga investments because kana ang visual sa city mas maging okay na atong skyline view. So muna ang reason no sa citywide they implemented this. And also ang mga other countries, no, mga develop I mean mga countries like Singapore nagainani na sila, so murag mo na ang siguro ang best practices na gitan-aw no sa ato ang syudad no sa atong city officials in implementing this project. Now, sir, of course nahuman na ta sa ato ang CM Recto Street. Naapay unsa ato ang next step? I know na nanata karon sa San Pedro Street, no, and civil works na ang ginahimo, but if you can add more unsa ba ang ginahimo karon sa Davao Light for the implementation of the city?
Oh, daghan mi ginahimo. We have sa city, we have in partnership with the city, we have the LED light project. It's partnership gihapon with the city where we replace close to 40,000 sodium street lights to LED light. So, sa may advantage niya is the advantage here is that the city will save a lot because LED consumes less power than sodium. That's one. Number two, kami sa nag-maintain, less cost sa amuha because LED will last 7 to 10 years ang iyang burning hours. Compared to sodium, it will only last 1.5 to 2 years ang iyang burning life. So, it's a win-win to both of us, no? Happy si LGU, especially si Mayor Sara, and us also happy sa me because it will lessen our cost on maintenance. So we are to finish this within the year or next year for the street light replacement, LED replacement program. Of course, may modernization, where we automate our substation. We call our new substation digital na. Mao man gini way forward karon. And of course, we're taking care of the growth of the city. Where capacity is needed. We're building more substations. We're upgrading our lines, our conductors. You will always see us on the streets maintaining and upgrading our lines.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so daghan gyud no ang ginahimo karon no ng Davao Light no, working closely with the city government, of course, para na sa common goal, which is for the betterment no sa atuang syudad. And nata dire ay mga comments sir no, ana si Luisito Baikwen, ana siya, wow, Davao City. Siguro we can show it sa ato ang live. Ano siya, so wow, Davao City is now successful with the underground cabling project. Phase 1 is truly operational from CM Recto up to the corner ng San Pedro Street. Ayun. So, na ate comment from our viewers. No? Now, sir, of course, ato na mention ganina na that this is from the pilot area, which is the City Hall and Sagud and Panlungsod complex. We go with the 5 phases. Naabay plans after the 5th phase to even extend no to other areas sa city kaning under sa Bahaan ba or sa Matina area or asa pa ba ang other major thoroughfares diri sa city. Naabay plans na ginabrew karon ang city government and its partners like Davao Light.
So far, wala pa, but we are awaiting the direction of the city, with sa city, of course, the LGU and our councilors sa way forward after aning lima ka phase. But I think it's too early for now, Ace, to discuss this one because we still have 4 more phases to go. So that's more or less 4 to 5 years down the road. But if they will give us a direction, an ordinance, of course, we will comply. No? We will comply because what is good for Davao is good for all Davaoenos and it's good for our economy.
All right. Now, sir, before we let you go, sir, na kay other announcement ba na you want to make no, and for our viewers na nagatanaw karon sa to ang show na Talking Heads, you're free to plug unsa pa ba ang mga projects na ginahimo nato sa Davao Light and Power Company on other announcement no I would like to make.
Ang amuha lang yun is we always give emphasis to customer service. No? And if there are inconveniences that you experience to our service, such as you need emergency service, kay nawat anong power imong balay or in your neighborhood, you can always access us 24/7. We have our voice channel, kanang 229-3572. It's available 24 hours a day. If you can't reach it, usay kay busy, labi nagnahidaghang mga concerns, you can reach us to our Facebook page. Just type in Davao Light and Power Company. There's an official page. You can PM us, private message us, or post a comment on our page, and we will be there to answer you. Ang among service level agreement with our provider is about 1 minute, ma-insirandahin ka. No? Pinakadugay siguro 3 minutes. So, kung di ka ka-reach voice, napod may digital. We have also Twitter where we will cater you. You can also send an email to us na aga pwede tali diya sa among Facebook page na may number diya. Naapamila in channel kanang kung wala kay landline, it will be expensive for you to call. We have a smart number and a globe number where kung na kay mga unli calls diya, you can reach that number. I don't have that number but you can find that in our Facebook page.
Ayun. So in short no, Davao Light is everywhere no to respond to its customers no diri sa especially sa Davaoenos nato. Whatever man ilang concern, especially sa power no and sa ilang electricity. Na question diri sir from Claire Yobuenya, bakit po walang advisory around the Barangay 5A?
Okay. Kung ana siya, naamanggod tayo ka ng advisory siguro na sa power outage. No? Power outage siguro yung buot pasabot ana. Kung maguna, naamanggod tayo major classes of power outage. Natay gitawag na mong plan o unplanned. Kanang plan, kanang ginaplano na mo kay palungon, kay nai-upgrade or nai-repair. Then naabot tayo unplanned. Kanang mga unplanned, mo na'y mahitabo nga mga outages nga we experience because naibabangga ang poste. Ngay mo kat-kat nga mga kanang gitawag na mong animal intrusion, naga, bitin, or mga flying debris that will perch on our line that will cause outage. Mo na sila unplanned. So, kana si Miss Claire, ang nahitabo nimo diha is probably is an unplanned interruption or an unplanned outage. You can type in that one to tubagon ka or gusto ka mas personalized, send a private message and our agent will be there to answer your query. Usually, itubagon day ka na ay unscheduled outage diha, na nami crew number diha, and kung nakuha na namo ang estimated time of restoration, amo po nag-istorya diha. Kung wala ka amo po ingnon nga, di pa namo makuha, i-assess pa ang sitwasyon.
Alright. So thank you sa imuhang of course thank you Claire no sa imuhang pangutana. Now kanina mention ni Sir Rodger no na sila globe and smart numbers. So the numbers actually gi-search na ko sir no. So the numbers that they can pwede nila matawagan no is 0917 864-2793 for globe subscribers. And then for smart subscribers is 0920-970-1357. Okay, so again, you can also check no ang ilang official Facebook page, Davao Light and Power Co. Na siya sa Facebook, ma-search lang siya dayon. Okay, again sir, dagang salamat for your time no, for the updates that you have given no for the underground cabling project no sa city, and we're looking forward for the completion talaga of all the phases no from phase 1 to phase 5, and also we are asking the patients po no ng Davaoenos no to participate also and understand sa mga little inconveniences that this project would cause. Again, that's Sir or Engineer Rodger Velasco, the Davao Light and Power Company President and COO. Mayang gabi again sir, and keep safe.
May gabi sa Isan. Daghang salamat og sa mga tagpaminaw sa Sunstar. May gabi sa tan.
And sa atong pagbalik, we will be joined live tonight by the stars of upcoming film Taya. That's AJ Raval and Sean de Guzman. And don't go away because we'll be right back after this short break.
Want to know your monthly electricity bill? Introducing Mobile AP. With just a few taps, Mobile AP allows you to check your monthly electricity bill, view your payment history, see consumption charts. You may download Mobile AP via Play Store or App Store. Just type Mobile AP in the search tab. For more details, please contact us through the following.
And you're still watching The Talking Heads here in Sunstar Davao. As promised, we will be joined live tonight by Viva Stars AJ Raval and Sean de Guzman to share about their preparation for their upcoming psychedelic erotic thriller film Taya. Let's welcome to the show walay lain AJ Raval and Sean de Guzman. Mayang gabi AJ and Sean, and welcome to The Talking Heads.
Mayang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Ayun. Hi guys, and thank you so much for taking time to be on the show, and congratulations first for your upcoming film Taya. Would you like to greet first ang inyong mga followers and fans here in Davao City, Mindanao? Go ahead.
Hello everyone, and maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa amin at gustong tumaya dito sa movie na to. Ayan. Anyway, happy birthday pala sa RM ko, si Sir John Navarro.
Hi, Davaoenyo. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta at abangan niyo po ang pelikula na naming Taya sa August 27 na po.
Ayun, so that's the Taya stars AJ Raval and Sean. Now, before we talk about your upcoming film, let's get to know you more as a person. Anyone can answer this first. Pwede si AJ and then si Sean. Now, what are at least two things ba na you think kailangang malaman ng fans or ng followers niyo about yourself?
About myself, siguro
Go ahead, AJ.
things you need to know about AJ Raval. Siguro kung i-compare ko siya kay Nanette sa character ko sa movie, siguro pareho kaming hardworking, responsible, charming. Ayan.
All right, so hardworking, charming, and responsible. And let's talk more about your character na Nanette no later sa show. Now, how about you, Sean? No, what are the things that your fans need to know about you na siguro hindi mo pa na share sa kanila on your socials?
Siguro yung i-share ko na lang yung mga ginagawa ko. Like, sobrang addict ako sa movie series na Twilight. Parang ilang beses ko na siguro napanood yan. Mga 20 times na siguro lahat yung movie series na yan. Ayun.
Okay, so sino bang favorite character mo sa Twilight?
Sa akin, si Emmet. Siya yung parang din parang sobrang matapang, matikas na vampira doon. But siyempre, crush ko doon din si Kirsten Stewart.
Ayun. So thank you so much guys for sharing that no in your little facts about yourself. Now let's get to know paano ba kayo nag-start dito sa showbiz. So let's start with AJ and then let's go with Sean. So ano yung pinakaunang project mo as an artist and how was the experience no sa pag-start mo ng yung showbiz career?
Ano na po? Well, ako po
Yes po,
nag-start
yes.
po ako.
Yes, AJ.
Nag-start po ako. Siguro po kasi ang father ko po artista, na-adapt ko po yung pagiging artista po niya. And then, ang naging first project ko naman po sa Viva, ang launching movie ko po is Porn Star. Ay, napaka-introvert ko pa po na tao noon sa set na yon. Pero, dumadagdag po yung projects, laging may projects, laging may bagong natututunan, which is na-adapt ko naman po ngayon, kung ano po yung mga natututunan ko. Hindi man po ako ganun kagaling ngayon, pero may improvement.
Ayun. So that's what's important to may improvement every project that we do. Now, you mentioned na syempre galing ka sa pamilya ng mga artista. When you decided to be part of the showbiz, mag-start ka na maging artista, ano yung reaction ng father mo ba? Did he approve ang pagsali mo dito sa showbiz or medyo alinlangan pa siya?
Well, at first po, never po siya naging supportive sa pag-aartist ko. Naintindihan ko naman po kasi ang gusto po niyang unahin ko is mag-aral po ako. Lalo na po yung pagpapasexy, hindi niya po ako sinusuportahan before. Hindi po natin masisi ang father's love, lalo na po babae po ako. Pero ngayon naman po, pakonti-konti natatanggap na po niya, naiintindihan naman po niya. At alam ko rin naman po na maintindihan niya dahil artista rin po siya.
Yan. So, of course, no, it's for work lang man ang ginagawa natin. Now, let's go to Shan. No, Shan, paano ba nag-start yung career mo dito sa showbiz?
Nag-start ako before ako may grupo ako na boy group, Team 5. And then ayun, nag-audition and then yung first project ko po dito sa Viva is yung Nerisa po. Yan, doon ko po unang nakatrabaho si AJ Raval.
Okay, so yung Nerisa pala yung unang project mo. But also, di ba, you starred din dun sa, ano nga yung film na naging bida ka din, yung anak ng macho dancer, di ba?
Yeah, yung first parang launching movie ko, yung anak ng macho dancer. But before yung anak ng macho dancer, may mas nauna pa akong nagawa doon, yung Lockdown. But ang naunang naipalabas, yung anak ng macho dancer.
Okay, so that explains it. Now, to AJ, na-mention mo na pinapasok mo na yung pagiging sexy star dito sa showbiz. Now, you are now dubbed as ang bagong pantasya ng bayan. So how do you feel about that title ngayon?
Well, I'm flattered po kasi hindi naman din po lahat nagiging pantasya ng bayan. Tsaka syempre I'm grateful po na nagugustuhan po ako ng mga tao, minamahal po nila ako kahit nagiging totoo po ako sa kanila, tinatanggap po nila yon. Sobrang grateful po ako doon.
Alright. Now, pangarap po ba talaga, AJ, na maging artista and then maging sexy star? Yung
Kala
bata
ko
ka pa,
parang
ano ba?
maging porn star. Nung bata ako, hindi eh. Parang na naramdaman ko na lang na gusto ko talagang mag-artista, no? Nakita kong mahal ako ng mga tao, gusto nila ako, natutuwa sila sa akin. Doon ko nagustuhan yung pag-aartista. Doon ko naging mahal yung pag-aartista.
Alright. Now, to AJ naman, no, you've done number of sexy projects na you mentioned itong Anak ng Macho Dancer and then Lockdown and itong Nerissa. If you are to pick your next project, would it be something similar with your previous projects na medyo sexy yung themed, or you want something different na something different naman sa pananaw ng mga viewers?
Well, of course, gusto ko naman na makakuha ng mga project na iba naman, like hindi lang puro pa sexy, ganyan. Gusto ko rin matry yung iba't ibang genre, like action. Yun, action talaga yung ngayong parang naano ko ngayon, nakikita ko sa sarili ko na gagawin ko. Ayun po.
Okay, and we're looking forward to that, no, yung action na next project. And now let's talk about as kasi I saw you, nakita ko yung Nerissa, and you both did a great job, no, in portraying your roles, and of course love team kayo dun, di ba? And kailan ba kayo first nag-meet? Ito bang yung Nerissa ba yung first project na together? And ano yung first impressions nyo sa isa't isa?
So, mauna siya. Ikaw naman.
Sige.
So, siya naman ang mauna.
Sa Nerissa kami unang nagkita, tapos yung first impression ko kay AJ, parang kasi nung pagdating ko dun sa set, parang kinakabahan ako na baka first project ko to sa Viva, baka wala akong makausap ganyan. Then nung pag-upo ko, biglang nag-hi sa'kin si AJ. So akala ko maldita siya. Akala ko maldita si AJ. Oh, pero yun pala, parang makakasundo ko rin, parang kaugali ko rin talaga. Kaya hindi kami nahirapan na makuha yung loob namin sa isa't isa.
Yes. Ako naman, ang first impression ko kay Sean, hindi naman ako nagkamali. Kalog siya, mabait. Kalog, mabait, loko-loko. Pareho lang yun, di ba? Yun, maalaga siya. Tama naman yung naging impression ko sa kanya. Sobrang close namin ni Sean ngayon, to the point na yung mga joke namin nakaka-offend na para sa isa't isa. Pero gagawin natin nakaka-offend. Yan, ganyan po.
Alright. Now, let's talk about itong inyong upcoming film na Taya. Did you audition for this role ba din dito sa Taya, or binigay siya sa inyo ng director or ng Viva?
Sa akin po, at saka kay Sean, ang alam ko po, sa akin po, binigay po talaga. Sean, ikaw na sumagot sa'yo. Sinasagot.
Yeah, binigay po sa amin tong project na to kasi before pang gawin namin yung Nerissa, napasa na po sa akin tong project na to, and also kay AJ. Kaya sa Nerissa pa lang po, ginagawa na namin na maging komportable sa isa't isa para dating po dito sa pelikulang to na gagawin namin, wala na po yung ilang, wala na po kaming boundary sa isa't isa, wala na kaming ilangan.
Alright, so parang naging preparation nyo pala yung Nerissa. So nauna yung shoot ng Nerissa and then Taya. Okay, now fresh from the success of Nerissa, ano yung mga preparations na ginawa niyo for the characters that you're going to play dito sa Taya? Mauna na naman go ahead, Sean.
Nag-workshop kami, winnership kami nila direct.
Okay.
Kami ng iba't ibang workshop. And of course, binasa ko yung script, inaral ko na maigi dahil hindi biro yung role talaga. Medyo madugo. So, kailangan talagang aralin talaga ng maigi para maging maayos yung pagganap. And of course, syempre nag-workout din ako para alam mo na may mga hubad-hubad.
Like sa scenes doon.
Yeah.
Na kailangan sa scene, no? Now, how about AJ? Ano yung mga preparations mo for this?
Ang mga preparation po namin, yes po, yung sinabi ni Sean, may mga workshop po kami. May mga face-to-face workshop po kami. Meron din po kaming Zoom na workshop. Meron din po kaming one-on-one workshop with Direct. Iba-ibang workshop po yung pinagdaanan namin. At kami naman po ni Sean, nag-usap kami before namin i-shoot yung Taya na dapat maging open po kami sa isa't isa para po wala pong wall para po pag ginawa namin yung eksena maganda. Tsaka po ayun, nagiging sweet po kami off-cam kahit po walang camera. Ano pa ba? Preparation. And also, yung mental health ko po, ni-ready ko po kung ano pong ibabato sa akin na hindi magaganda. Yun po, ni-ready ko po yung mental health ko na parang wag ko na lang kung papansinin yung mga ganong klase ng tao.
Wow.
Okay. So, medyo grabe talaga preparation ninyo for this project. Now, we've been talking about this Taya. So, can you share ba to our viewers, no, ano yung storya ng Taya? Sino yung characters na ipi-play niyo dito? And bakit nila kailangang panoorin itong Taya on Viva Max?
Yes po.
Ako po dito si Sixto. Isa po akong estudyante dito na nalulong sa online ending. Kumbaga, online gambling po siya. Then ayun po, napapanahon po tong mga gantong pelikula ngayon dahil lahat ng tao ay nasa bahay lang, walang pagkakaabalahan. And ayun, uso rin po kasi ngayon yung mga online gambling. And ayun po, totoo kayo.
Kaya ko yan.
Ayun po, and etong Taya, kwento po siya ng pagiging sugapa sa at ang mga premyo po dito, mga babae, mga drugs, mga baril, prostitution. Ayun.
Okay, now how about AJ? Sino yung character na you mentioned kayo na si Nanette? So can you tell us more about your character dito na si Nanette?
Yes po, ako po dito si Nanette, ang babaeng mapapanalunan ni Sixto, which is si Sean po. Ako po yung mamahalin niya. Ako po yung makakasama niya. Ayun po.
Alright, so paano ba kayo mag-meet dito sa pelikula?
Siguro po
Ayun po yung ayun yung dapat abang.
Yes.
Alright.
Mhm.
Baka spoiler na siya. So, yun ang abangan ng mga viewers natin na kung paano kayo nag-meet dito at ano yung relationship na mabubuo ninyo for this film na Taya. Now, ano pa yung pinaka-challenging na ginawa niyo for this movie? Marami kayong scenes that you did for Taya. No? So, para sa inyo, for Sean and for AJ, ano yung pinaka-challenging na nagawa niyo for this film?
Challenging?
Na magkasama pa kami or kahit isang eksena, tagi-isang eksena.
Depende kung saan yung parang memorable para sa inyo or challenging.
Well, for me po, wala pong challenging na eksena kasi ni-ready naman po kami ni Direk. Hinayaan niya po kaming maging comfortable sa set. Hindi niya po kami pinabayaan, lagi niya po kami gina-guide, lagi po siyang nandyan.
Siguro yung
Pero
mga naging challenging lang na scene namin is yung mga yung para kasi sobrang close na namin, so lagi kami tawa ng tawa kapag so di kami makapag-focus sa pero nagagawa naman namin na maayos.
So yun pala yung yung challenge din pag sobra nyo ng komportable sa isa't isa, so natatawa kayo during takes, ayun.
Yeah.
But glad to know na nairaos naman. But since wala kayong challenging no na nakikita talaga because you prepared for this, and the directors and the people behind the show, behind the film, no, prepared you to do your characters here. But ano yung parang pinaka-favorite ninyo na part or scene na pwede nyo ma-share dito sa ating mga viewers, no?
Ako po, favorite part ko po, siguro po masasabi ko po lahat po ng eksena. Kasi po nandun po yung mga happy moments, mga biruan, mga tawanan, hindi lang po kami ni Sean, buong production po, sila direct, nandun po yung happy moments namin, nandun po yung bond. Kaya po siguro sa lahat ng eksena, favorite ko.
How about si Sean?
Siguro dun sa mga eksena na naging
Ano yung favorite ko?
na siguro parang hindi ko makakalimutan yung sa peanut butter scene namin. Ayun yung dapat tinaabangan. Kasi sobrang yun, sobrang dulas, sobrang sobrang basa lahat, basta lahat mararamdaman mo dun sa eksena na yun.
Okay, so I'm sure na that the fans will be excited not to get to see kung ano yung mga favorite scenes ninyo at malaman nila na yung ang buong storya ng Taya. Now, of course, in every movie dapat merong lessons na makukuha yung viewers, hindi lang puro saya, puro kilig, and puro kung ano pang makikita na. So may lessons. Ito yung inaabangan mostly ng mga viewers. So for Taya naman, ano yung sa tingin ninyo yung pinaka-best na lesson na makukuha ng sino man na manonood ng pelikula ninyo?
Siguro po, kasi po ito pong Taya, para po siya sa mga nagiging sugapa sa sugal. Eye-opener po siya para sa mga sugal, sa mga babae, para sa kanila po.
At saka po kasi ipaparealize din po dito yung mga bagay na sobra nakakasama. Parang ayoko rin pong pangunahan yung mga viewers, yung mga manonood natin kung ano yung realize nila dito o matututunan nila dito. Gusto namin sila yung
Maka-discover.
Maka-discover ng lesson ng movie na to.
Alright. So aabangan talaga yan nila. Now of course Taya yung Taya yung title ng show ninyo. So ano yung kaya nyong itaya para sa pag-ibig at para sa pangarap? So let's go first kay AJ.
Siguro po pagdating sa pag-ibig, before kaya kong itaya lahat. Kahit career kaya kong itaya, pero sa love. Pero now na naiintindihan ko na walang taong sigurado. Parang
Meron kayang siguradong
tao. Wala akong itataya ngayon.
Sigurado ako.
Hindi ako itataya. Siya na. Sorry kung...
Hindi, para sa akin, ang maitataya ko pagdating sa labis, yung time ko, syempre, dun nyo ma-cherish yung moments nyo together kapag may time kayo sa isa't isa. Ayun.
How about sa pangarap naman? Ano yung kaya mong itaya para sa pangarap?
Siguro yung pang sarili kong kasiyahan. Yun. Kaya kong unahin muna yung mga priorities ko sa buhay bago yung sarili ko.
Okay. Now, of course, marami kayong makakasama for this film. No? Can you share kung sino-sino yung mga nakasama nyo for Taya and how was it working with them? Especially during itong time natin.
Sige, Sean.
Kasama po namin dito sina Pio Balbuena, Angelica, Jella Cuenca, Mont Confiado, at marami po pong iba. Sobrang sobrang professional nila katrabaho, sobrang gagaling pong mga aktor. Yan, lalo na si AJ Raval.
Now, to AJ naman, kamusta working with Direk Perez, no? Kumusta ang inyong relationship, no, as an actress and then director, kung paano pa niya dinadala yung kanyang mga aktor?
Si Direk, before po, sa mga naging, sa mga shoot po, sorry, ulitin ko. Before po, sa mga naging set ko, sa mga naging shooting ko po before, napaka-introvert ko po na tao. Wala po akong kinakausap kahit sino. So, nandun pa rin po yung nahihiya akong umacting, hindi ko po ma-all out. Pero po, dito kay Direk Roman, sobrang bait po ni Direk Roman. Pagka siya po yung kasama mo, sobrang comfortable. Kaya po parang medyo na-improve din po yung self-esteem ko. Nawala po yung hiya ko. Naging all out po ako. So, yun po.
How about naman si Sean? Kumusta si Direk, no? Working with Direk?
Si Direk, sobrang solid ni Direk Roman. Sobrang, parang tropa lang talaga kami ni Direk kasi nagkakaintindihan kami ng kung anong gusto namin, kung ano yung parang binibigyan niya ako ng freedom to express myself, kung ano yung nararamdaman ko dun sa pagkatao ni Sixto. And inaalagaan niya kaming lahat, especially sa mga girls. Sobrang inaalagaan niya yung mga girls and ginaguide niya talaga kami lahat.
Okay. Now we have maraming nagko-comment dito, no, showing support sa inyong dalawa.
Naiiyak ako.
Ba't ka naiiyak, AJ?
Wala. May naalala lang po ako. Okay.
Naalala mo yung high?
Okay, sige. Okay na. Sorry.
Alright. No, it's okay, no. And talagang makikita namin, no, dito na may relationship na talaga na nabubuo between sa inyong dalawa, no, and that's why maganda yung nagiging resulta ng mga projects ninyo. And now kindly invite, no, Sean, AJ, all our viewers and our followers to watch and support Taya, and where can they watch ba and they can support, no, itong inyong bagong pelikula. Go ahead.
Guys,
Okay. So, hello everyone! Iniimbitahan po namin kayong tumayana sa pinakasugapang pelikula ng taon, ang Taya. Malapit na to sa August 27, directed by Roman Perez.
At mga kasama po namin dito sina Pio Balbuena, AJ Raval, yours truly, Shandy Guzman, Angelica, Jella Cuenca, at marami pa pong iba. At mapapanood niyo po siya sa Viva Max Philippines, Viva Max Japan, Singapore, Malaysia, UAE, and Europe po.
And of course, sa ktx.ph, I Want TFC, and TFC IPTV.
Ayun. And we're excited na, no, to show our support dito sa bago yung pelikulang Taya. That's starting August 27, streaming na siya on different streaming platforms, especially sa Viva Max. And meron ba kayong gusto pang pasalamatan, AG and Shan, and to promote, no? Meron ba kayong other projects that you want to promote or your social media accounts? Go ahead.
Yes, of course, thank you so much po sa mga boss natin na nagtatrust sa amin ni Sean, kay Direk Roman, sa mga nakasama namin na nag-trust sa amin. So, ayun, pwede nyo kaming i-follow, pwede nyo akong i-follow sa Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, pare-pareho lang yan, AJ Raval.
Yun guys, you can follow me all the social media platforms, just type ShanDigiman_. Ayun po.
All right. Thank you so much, AJ Raval and Sean de Guzman, the stars, no, ng upcoming film Taya on Viva Max. Again, keep safe and we're looking forward to see more projects, no, sa inyong dalawa. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's all you need to know for the current, relevant, and interesting stories in our community this week. I am Ace Perez, and this is the Talking Heads. Good evening and have a safe weekend.